Welcome back to ADCGH Spoilers channel. Today, we're diving into a gripping and multifaceted storyline that could change everything for Sonny Corinthos in General Hospital. With his life hanging by a thread, the stakes in Port Charles have never been higher. From hard conditions to hidden vendettas, and from copycat killers to emotional reckonings, this unfolding drama is packed with twists, turns, and shocking revelations. Let's break it all down in vivid detail and explore the potential paths this story could take. A medical emergency that could shake Port Charles. Picture the scene: Sonny Corinthos, a man known for his strength and resilience, suddenly finds himself in the throes of a life-threatening cardiac episode. Despite knowing the risks, Sonny has been putting off his much-needed surgery, prioritizing other matters over his health. This decision could prove catastrophic. Originally planning to address his condition out of town to avoid distractions and threats, Sonny may soon find that circumstances force him to remain in Port Charles, where danger lurks around every corner. The possibility of Sonny collapsing in public or at home could send shockwaves through the community. Imagine the chaos as paramedics rush him to General Hospital, where doctors scramble to stabilize him. This moment could serve as a dramatic turning point, not just for Sonny but for everyone connected to him. His vulnerability might expose cracks in his carefully constructed armor, forcing him to confront his mortality and rethink his priorities. But what if this medical crisis isn't as straightforward as it seems? Could someone use this opportunity to strike at Sonny when he's most defenseless? The hospital itself might become a battleground, with hidden enemies lurking in the shadows. This scenario sets the stage for a high-stakes thriller where every second counts. The Penthouse explosion, a warning shot or something more? Let's rewind for a moment to one of the most harrowing incidents in recent memory, the explosion at Sonny's penthouse. While Michael Corinthos was the one caught in the flames, it's clear that Sonny was the intended target. This brazen attack not only endangered lives but also sent a chilling message: someone out there is determined to eliminate Sonny at any cost. The question remains, who orchestrated this attack? While Sonny has ruled out Sidwell as the mastermind, there's still a lingering sense of uncertainty. Could Sidwell have been involved indirectly, or is there another player pulling the strings? The failed explosion might have been just the beginning of a larger plan. If the perpetrator decides to adopt a more subtle approach this time around, Sonny's heart condition could provide an ideal opening. This incident also highlights how far Sonny's enemies are willing to go. The fact that Michael was nearly killed underscores the collateral damage that often accompanies these power struggles. It's not just Sonny who's at risk, everyone close to him becomes a potential target. Sidwell, friend or foe? Sidwell is one of the most enigmatic figures currently operating in Port Charles. On the surface, he presents himself as a respectable and ambitious individual looking to carve out a place for himself in this complex world. But beneath this polished exterior lies a man capable of calculated moves and ruthless decisions. Sidwell's connection to Sonny's cardiologist visit and his awareness that Natalia Ramirez accompanied Sonny adds an intriguing layer of complexity. Natalia seems to be a key piece in this puzzle. Sidwell may harbor possessive feelings toward her, which could fuel his animosity toward Sonny. If Sidwell views Natalia as someone who belongs in his orbit, he might see Sonny as an obstacle that needs to be removed. However, Sidwell is also smart enough to know that overt actions could jeopardize his standing in Port Charles. Instead of directly targeting Sonny, he might opt for a more insidious approach, one that allows him to maintain his image while achieving his goals. Could Sidwell be behind a plot to mimic Cyrus Renault's methods and orchestrate an attack on Sonny under the guise of a copycat killer? Such a move would be both cunning and devastating. The ghost of Cyrus Renault, a legacy of fear. Even though Cyrus Renault has been eliminated from the picture, thanks in part to Joselyn, his shadow continues to loom over Port Charles. Cyrus was infamous for using Digitalis as his weapon of choice, a method that was both effective and difficult to trace. The idea of someone reviving this tactic is both chilling and plausible. If a copycat killer were to emerge, it would throw law enforcement into disarray. The PCPD might initially dismiss such threats, believing Cyrus' reign of terror ended with his death. However, they could soon find themselves scrambling to catch up as new evidence points towards someone carrying on Cyrus' deadly legacy. This development would not only heighten tensions but also create an atmosphere of paranoia throughout Port Charles. Who can be trusted? Are their brainwashed followers still loyal to Cyrus' mission? These questions would add layers of intrigue and suspense as characters race against time to uncover the truth. Natalia Ramirez, a wild card in the storyline. Natalia Ramirez occupies an interesting position in this unfolding drama. Her involvement with both Sonny and Sidwell places her at the center of a potential storm. While she may not realize it yet, Natalia could hold the key to unraveling Sidwell's true intentions. As someone who accompanied Sonny during his cardiologist visit, Natalia might inadvertently become a target herself, or she could be used as leverage against Sonny. Alternatively, Natalia might surprise everyone by taking an active role in exposing Sidwell's schemes or protecting Sonny from harm. Her character arc has the potential for significant growth as she navigates these dangerous waters. Will Natalia rise to the occasion and assert herself as a force to be reckoned with? Or will she find herself caught between two powerful men with conflicting agendas? Sonny Corinthos' brush with death, a catalyst for change. While it seems likely that Sonny will ultimately survive any attempts on his life after all, he's one of General Hospital's most iconic characters. The journey there promises to be anything but easy. A near-death experience could serve as a wake-up call for Sonny, forcing him to confront not only his physical vulnerabilities but also his emotional ones. This storyline has the potential to explore deeper themes such as redemption, resilience, and the importance of family. How will those closest to Sonny react if they come close to losing him? Will this crisis bring them closer together or drive them further apart? Moreover, such an event could have ripple effects throughout Port Charles. It might prompt other characters to reflect on their own choices and relationships, creating opportunities for growth and transformation across multiple storylines. What lies ahead for Port Charles? As we look ahead, one thing is clear: this storyline is building towards something monumental. Whether it's through shocking betrayals, unexpected alliances, or heart-stopping moments of suspense, General Hospital continues to deliver drama that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. Stay tuned for more updates as we follow every twist and turn in this captivating tale. From medical emergencies to hidden agendas and everything in between, there's no shortage of excitement on the horizon for fans of General Hospital. Next, we're exploring a fascinating topic that has fans buzzing with excitement: the intersection of real and real life in General Hospital. With the return of a beloved character and intriguing connections between the actors behind the scenes, this storyline promises drama, romance, and surprises. Let's dive into the details and uncover every layer of this captivating narrative. Romantic speculation: could Sidwell and Turner find love in Port Charles? Fans of General Hospital are no strangers to complex love stories that intertwine law enforcers and criminals, and the possibility of a romantic arc between Ada Turner and Jen Sidwell has sparked widespread speculation. While Sidwell's criminal background presents obvious challenges, Turner's tough-on-crime persona could create a dynamic contrast that adds depth to their interactions. Soap operas thrive on unlikely pairings, and this potential romance could follow in the footsteps of Sonny Corinthos' tumultuous relationships. Interestingly, Natalia Ramirez, Sidwell's ex, might play a pivotal role in this narrative. The publication has even hinted at Turner possibly replacing Natalia as Sonny's love interest, which would create an intriguing triangle involving Sonny, Sidwell, and Turner. Such developments could lead to explosive confrontations and emotional twists that keep viewers hooked. Contractor herself has fueled these speculations by revealing her comfort with filming romantic scenes during her appearance on Maurice Benard's State of Mind podcast. She shared candidly, "Honestly, I don't mind at all. I believe my indifference comes from having done so many of those scenes." Her openness about such roles adds credibility to the idea that her character might soon embark on a romantic journey within the soap. The real-life connection, contractor and Rhoda's shared history. Behind the scenes, the chemistry between Turner and Sidwell may stem from the real-life relationship between their portrayers, Nazneen Contractor and Carlo Rhoda. The couple has collaborated on numerous projects over the years, including 24 and Relic Hunter, showcasing their ability to bring compelling dynamics to the screen. Their marriage adds an extra layer of intrigue to their on-screen interactions, making fans wonder whether their real-life bond will translate into a romantic subplot in General Hospital. Contractor's career is as diverse as it is impressive. From her breakout role as Layla Howrani in The Border to her portrayal of Zara Hallam in Ransom, she has proven her versatility across genres. Meanwhile, Rhoda's portrayal of Jen Sidwell adds depth to his character as he navigates Port Charles's criminal underworld. Their reunion on the GH set has reignited speculation about their characters' potential pairing, a storyline that could draw on their natural chemistry while adding complexity to the soap's narrative. Turner's return, a game-changer for Port Charles. Ava Turner made her debut during a high-stakes storyline involving Ava Jerome and Christina Corinthos Davis at the Metro Court. Her return comes amidst another gripping plot, the murder of Cyrus Renault, with Jason Morgan emerging as a prime suspect. Turner's presence brings a refreshing counterpoint to Port Charles's usual mobster-centric narratives, offering viewers a glimpse into justice-driven storylines. Turner's comeback episode aired on February 24, 2025, marking her re-entry into Port Charles's chaotic world. As an ADA committed to upholding the law, she provides a stark contrast to characters who often evade justice through manipulation or influence. Her stance is clear when she asserts, "Unlike some people, I'm not gonna take Morgan's word for it." This determination sets her apart as someone unwilling to bend under pressure, a trait that could make her an invaluable ally or formidable adversary. The publication has speculated that Jason might escape conviction for Cyrus' death despite Turner viewing him as a prime suspect. Such tension between characters creates opportunities for dramatic courtroom battles and moral dilemmas that challenge Port Charles's status quo. The murder mystery, unraveling Cyrus Renault's death. Cyrus Renault's murder is shaping up to be one of Port Charles's most intriguing mysteries, with Jason Morgan at the center of suspicion. Turner's involvement in this case adds layers of complexity as she seeks justice while navigating personal biases and professional challenges. Could Jason truly be guilty, or is there another culprit lurking in the shadows? This storyline opens doors for thrilling twists as evidence unfolds and alliances shift. Turner's perspective provides a fresh lens through which viewers can explore Port Charles's darker corners, a place where mobsters often manipulate outcomes to suit their agendas. Her commitment to uncovering the truth might put her at odds with powerful figures like Sonny Corinthos or even Sidwell himself. Ava Jerome's past, revisiting old scandals. Turner first appeared during Ava Jerome's scandalous storyline involving Christina Corinthos Davis being pushed out of a window at the Metro Court, a moment that shocked Port Charles residents and left lasting repercussions. This incident introduced Turner as someone unafraid to confront powerful individuals like Ava while pursuing justice. Ava's history of entanglements with mobsters and law enforcement creates fertile ground for future interactions with Turner. Could Ava become an unlikely ally or adversary in Turner's quest for truth? Revisiting this storyline might also shed light on unresolved tensions between Ava and other key players in Port Charles. Fans' reactions, excitement over Contractor's return. Nazneen Contractor's return as Ada Turner has reignited enthusiasm among fans eager to see how her character will evolve within General Hospital. Her strong-willed personality offers a refreshing change from traditional soap tropes, while her potential romantic arc adds intrigue to her storyline. Fans have also expressed curiosity about how Contractor's real-life marriage to Carlo Rhoda might influence their characters' interactions on screen. Could their natural chemistry lead to compelling drama or heartfelt moments? Viewer speculation continues to grow as they anticipate what lies ahead for Turner and Sidwell. What lies ahead for Turner and Sidwell? As we look forward, one thing is certain: Ada Turner's return marks a turning point for Port Charles. Whether she becomes embroiled in romantic entanglements or remains focused on pursuing justice, her presence promises exciting developments that challenge characters' loyalties and motivations. Will fans see Turner and Sidwell explore an unlikely romance despite their opposing roles? Or will Turner emerge as a steadfast force against corruption in Port Charles? The possibilities are endless, and we can't wait to see how this storyline unfolds. Next, we'll explore the emotional journey of Joselyn Jacks on General Hospital, her tragic love stories, and the intriguing possibility of a new romance on the horizon. With fresh characters entering the scene and unresolved grief weighing heavily on her, Joselyn's storyline promises to deliver heartbreak, healing, and perhaps even hope. Let's dive into the details and analyze what might be next for this beloved character. The debate over Joselyn's next chapter: is it too soon for love? As Joselyn Jacks begins her training with the World Security Bureau, WSB, she is set to cross paths with Vaughn, her handler in this new chapter of her life. Fans have already started speculating about whether Vaughn could become a potential love interest for Joselyn. However, given everything she has endured recently, including the devastating loss of Dex Heller, many wonder if it's simply too soon for her to embark on a new romance. Dex's death is still fresh in Joselyn's mind, and the emotional scars from that tragedy are unlikely to fade anytime soon. Her grief is compounded by the fact that his death wasn't just an accident, it was tied to the dangerous world they were both entangled in, a world that ultimately forced Joselyn to confront Cyrus Renault in a life-or-death encounter. While she survived by shooting Cyrus in self-defense, the trauma of that experience has undoubtedly left its mark. From a storytelling perspective, introducing a new love interest so soon after Dex's passing might feel rushed to fans who are still mourning alongside her. The writers may choose to give Joselyn more time to process her grief before exploring another romantic storyline. That said, Vaughn's presence could serve as a source of support and friendship for Joselyn as she navigates this challenging period in her life, potentially laying the groundwork for something deeper down the line. Bryce Durfee joins General Hospital, meet Vaughn. The introduction of Vaughn brings an exciting new dynamic to General Hospital. Portrayed by Bryce Durfee, Vaughn is described as Joselyn's handler at the WSB, a role that positions him as both a mentor and a potential confidant for her. Durfee's addition to the cast has sparked curiosity among fans eager to see how his character will impact Joselyn's storyline. Durfee is no stranger to television audiences. Before landing this role, he appeared in popular shows like Man with a Plan, Pump, and Last Man Standing. Longtime soap fans might also recognize him from his brief stint as a model on The Bold and the Beautiful back in 2012. Interestingly, Durfee has crossed paths with General Hospital before. He auditioned for the role of Harrison Chase in 2018 but ultimately lost out to Josh Swickard. Reflecting on that experience, Durfee expressed nothing but admiration for Swickard, saying, "It was down to me, Josh, and I think a third guy. And the best man got it. Josh is absolutely fantastic." Durfee also shared his thoughts on stepping into the fast-paced world of soap operas. "That first day was just a whirlwind," he admitted. "I kind of felt like I got thrown into a washing machine and spit out an hour later." Despite the initial challenges, Durfee expressed excitement about his performance and his future on General Hospital. His enthusiasm bodes well for fans who are eager to see how Vaughn fits into Port Charles's ever-evolving landscape. Joselyn's past loves, a history marked by tragedy. Joselyn Jacks' romantic history on General Hospital has been anything but easy. Her most recent relationship with Dex Heller ended in heartbreak when he was killed by Cyrus Renault, a loss that left her reeling emotionally and set off a chain of events that would change her life forever. But this wasn't the first time Joselyn faced such devastating loss. In 2019, fans watched as Joselyn grieved the death of Oscar Nero, who succumbed to cancer after a courageous battle. Their love story was one of youthful innocence and hope cut tragically short, leaving an indelible mark on Joselyn's character development. These experiences have shaped her into someone who understands both the beauty and fragility of love, a perspective that could influence any future relationships she pursues. The parallels between Dex's death and Oscar's passing highlight a recurring theme in Joselyn's life: love intertwined with loss. As she moves forward, these past experiences may serve as both cautionary tales and sources of strength. The emotional weight of Dex's death. Dex Heller's death wasn't just a personal tragedy for Joselyn, it was also a turning point that pushed her into uncharted territory. Determined to uncover the truth behind what happened, Joss found herself face to face with Cyrus Renault in an encounter that nearly cost her life. While she managed to escape by shooting Cyrus in self-defense, the psychological toll of that moment cannot be overstated. This traumatic event underscores just how much danger surrounds Joselyn as she navigates life in Port Charles. It also raises questions about whether she can truly move forward without addressing the lingering pain from these experiences. For now, it seems unlikely that she would rush into another relationship while still grappling with such profound loss. Could Vaughn be part of Joselyn's healing process?